David Muir.
Good evening, and it's great to have you with us here on a Friday night. We begin tonight with the fire on board a passenger plane in Denver. Passengers racing to get off the plane, just one in a number of air scares in just the last 24 hours. That fire breaking out in a cell phone on a Southwest flight. The plane had not yet taken off. You can see the passengers there scrambling to get off the plane, some evacuating down slides. We're also learning more tonight about the flight on its way to the U.S. from Europe, just about here, and then that drop, 8,000 feet, and the flight turning around, going all the way back to Europe. Now you see the images emerging, the severe turbulence that tossed passengers in the cabin. And yet another scare, the Alaska Airlines flight making an emergency landing in Los Angeles. The crew shouting instructions, telling them to brace. The plane touching down despite trouble with the landing gear. ABC's Trevor Ault leading us off with the fire in a cell phone on that plane in Denver.
Tonight, chaos on board this Southwest plane in Denver. A passenger's cell phone breaking out in flames, catching a seat on fire.
Evacuate! Evacuate! Evacuate now! Go, 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 go!
The plane parked at the gate, filling with smoke. 108 passengers scrambling to get out.
Leave your stuff! Get out!
Go, get out, get out!
Some using the emergency slides.
It was just automatic chaos and panic, and everybody was freaking out and trying to grab their bags and get off the plane.
Southwest Airlines says the crew successfully extinguished the fire. 2 people were injured. The owner of the cell phone treated for burns, though it potentially could have been far worse had the plane been in the air. It comes a day after the turbulence scare on that Miami-bound flight from Europe that nearly made it to North America. New video showing the Scandinavian Airlines flight shaking violently. Passengers tossed about, screaming. The Airbus A330 descending more than 8,000 feet to find smoother air, then making the unusual move to turn around and head back to Europe. The airline says they do not have the facilities and staff to inspect the plane in Miami. Thankfully, no one was injured. And overnight, an Alaska Airlines flight with a landing gear issue during takeoff. Passengers told to brace for an emergency landing in Los Angeles.
Brace, brace, brace.
One of the Boeing plane's tires visibly damaged. DC's airport removing what appeared to be remnants from the runway. Alaska Airlines says they're investigating what might have caused the tire to malfunction. The aircraft will be pulled from service while that work is done.
And David, on that cell phone battery fire, the FAA says there's been at least 59 incidents related to overheating on planes this year. It's why some of these devices with lithium batteries have to be kept as a carry-on so they can be accessed in case they catch fire. David?
Yeah, remarkable 24 hours. Trevor Ault tonight. Trevor, thank you. Tonight, President-elect Donald Trump assembling his new team.